Bones are amazing things. They hold us up. They support us. They make us strong. But bones have other uses. In the past, bones were thrown by diviners, seeking out the mysteries of the future. Now the bones are cubes, made of plastic or resin, but they still reveal things to us. As they fall from our fingers and rattle across the table, the story becomes clear. Welcome to Bone Throwers Theater, an RPG actual play podcast.
Hello, and welcome back to Bone Throwers Theater. My name is Jeremy, and we are playing Raccoon Sky Pirates. And I am playing Torch Key, and we are currently in a dumpster fire.
No, the dumpster fire.
The dumpster fire.
Not just a dumpster fire, not any dumpster fire. The dumpster fire.
Known as 2020. The decade.
My name is Aaron, and I am playing Vibrissa.
And this is Johnny playing Kit.
And I'm Jordan, and I'm playing
The dumpster fire.
the dumpster fire. The complications, I guess. So you all are currently at the hardware mega store. Does anything look interesting, or do you want to keep on flying?
Lots of things look interesting, but we have a goal.
We kind of decided that we would not stop here. Contrary to what we said earlier.
You all are very...
Indecisive.
Well, okay. You are raccoons. I was going to say that, you were a little bit more goal-minded than I expected from raccoons, but I will go ahead and allow that. So, you all want to go ahead and continue on, and you're aiming for the ranch house.
Yes.
I think Johnny was the last to
Yes.
win.
That was the last two went.
It'd be turn of Jeremy.
Torch Key again.
Yes.
Alright, how do we want to get to this ranch house?
Through the
We gotta go.
fast food joint.
Or the police station.
Kit likes fast food joint.
I'm going to be precise.
What are you doing that is precise?
Well, since we are on a straight path toward the fast food joint anyway, rather than turning, I'm going to temporarily disable the rudder.
I like how you're doing this.
Drift on natural. How do you want to go ahead and do that?
He's really staring. I'm just at the helm of this.
Just making frantic
I'm
motions.
just turning off engines, turning on engines, disabling the rudder.
Now, are you doing that turning the wheel of the Volkswagen, I would imagine?
Yeah.
Well, it's not.
It actually makes perfect sense for like the helm to be on the bottom of the ship like that.
Uh-huh.
All right. So as you're going through the engineering room, you find the tires. And you can use those to, if you want, to jam the rudder into place.
Precisely.
Oh, sure. Going to precisely wedge it so it cannot turn.
Sounds good.
Come on, precise. A 4, which is deft. Oh,
So you can play another complication card.
which I don't have anything that is going to prevent. Alright, so if I play this, nothing happens. It only plays if we advance things. So if no one plays anything, then all of this would be activated.
Let's say you play a noise card next.
That's all I got, is noise.
Yeah,
won't be
noise
activated.
just sits here until we have to check off another thing. The only
Right. If I put a noise out there, the next time something gets checked off, we have to check off
helm
and noise.
Yes.
That's not the way I understood it.
Oh,
So, once per scene, each player can play a complication card.
Oh, this is the same scene.
okay, so
I
you can't.
I can't play another complication card.
Okay.
So we would mark off one. But what happens? Do both of those things happen? Or is it just one?
All right. The card should make sense in the story somehow. If it contradicts a previous card, discard the previous card. Describe how the complication affects the situation going forward. A card affects the whole scene, not just the raccoon who played it. From then on, whenever you mark a problem on the problem track, look at all of the complication cards in play, and the tags in the upper right.
Okay, so when we play these do go into
These
effect.
do go into effect.
Yes.
So,
If any of the cards match an unmarked problem, mark that problem on the track as well. Then deal with the consequences. So we just marked the helm, and both of those are helm cards.
Correct.
yeah. So when you play cards, the card goes into effect immediately.
That's correct.
Okay. So we had a piston rudder that's seizing up, and it's foggy, making it hard to navigate.
Right.
Now, you just marked off the helm on there. What does it say there?
The ship is noisy, making a mess. It gets caught in trees and telephone wires or smashed into a building. So describe what happens.
And that would be me that describes, since I was the one that made
Yes.
the roll, right?
Yes.
All right, so we're heading from the hardware megastore to the fast food joint. It's foggy, and the rudder was already seizing. So it was hard to see the sign of the fast food joint. And we crashed into the sign and fell over in the parking lot.
Okay. Showers of sparks everywhere.
Fulfills us being noisy and running into something.
Yes.
All right, Aaron.
Wait, so we did move forward as well?
No.
Oh, you don't move forward?
No.
Oh,
No.
Okay.
We got stuck on the sign.
Yeah.
So you're kind of in limbo between the two.
Yeah.
So knowing that our rudder is seizing up and we're having a hard time steering, I'm actually going to attempt to create a temporary rudder from parts on the ship.
Okay. I can give you 3 parts.
Yes, give me 3 parts of trash.
3 trashes.
I'm attempting to be inventive.
Trash number 1, a bulldozer blade.
Hey, that's easy enough.
Trash number 2, a stack of recordable CDs. Trash number 3, a canister of helium.
Who throws away a canister of helium?
That's worth its weight in gold.
It is.
So what I'm going to do is I'm actually using wire, and I'm quickly wiring a bunch of these CDs together to make a sheet of CDs.
Okay.
And I'm hanging this off the back to try to hand steer as a secondary rudder.
Okay.
Being inventive. I'm inventive!
So you create a sheet of CDs that you are able to go ahead and do that. What does number 10?
If it doesn't fit, force it. So as I am trying to get this stack of CDs out the back, what I end up having to do is drop that gangplank, the hood, and like shove it. The top and bottoms of this new rudder are cracking as I'm shoving it out the back and trying to hold on to it and get it wedged into position properly.
Jiggle a little fit.
But it gets you to the fast food joint.
Okay, I guess it's to the fast food joint.
So you're at the fast food joint, and oddly enough, it's a mixed residential area where you can have, residential and commercial. So now you have 2 choices of houses that you can go to. Do you still want to go to the
Yeah, we still want to go to
the rancher?
the rancher.
Okay.
All right, you gotta succeed.
I know.
Try my lucky die.
I'll try your lucky die.
It's 2 for 2.
Use up all the luck.
Yep. Alright, I'm going to be very sensitive to this new steering that we have and guide us over to the house. Sensitive!
So what's your
We're just going to
prompt?
pass this die.
Put yourself at risk to get or use trash. Put all of us at risk to use that trash.
All right. So you are at the ranch house. That's the end of scene 1.
So these cards are go away.
Yes. Just as an aside, I think that the cards are a great mechanic, but the ruling around them could be a little bit cleaner.
Yes.
Yeah.
So remember, we can only use one of these cards.
Yes. I have 2 pets and a human.
Same.
Same.
Alright.
Wow, look at those odds.
We have to get into the house.
Yep, you have found a ripe, freestanding house with a garage and cable internet. You may be in the ship or on the house. This scene lasts just long enough for you to secure the ship so it doesn't drift off and find a way inside. So currently, since you guys just rolled up, you're all, I would imagine, still on the ship.
Yeah.
So the problem track for the house, noisy. Keep it down, why don't you? And then number 2, pet. You woke up the dog. Describe what happens. Number 3, human. You woke up the humans, but they haven't seen you yet. So far, they're fumbling around in the dark. Describe what happens. And then finally, panic. They've seen you. Cue the fast-paced banjo music, at least in your mind, and describe the mad chase through the various parts of the house. Attack them or throw off trash to slow them down. Describe what happens.
We're actually going to spin Kit off the Gravitron to launch him at the humans.
We just need to either land or secure the ship to something.
The chimney.
So this actually is a little different. It does have a garage, but the garage is more of a carport kind of situation. And there is a storage unit built onto the right side of that.
That's where the hose is.
That's probably where the hose is.
So there's a lot of entrances to this rancher. You've got the carport in and of itself, as I mentioned. You also have some windows on the front. You have the door, and there's also a chimney that you can go down.
I think we should secure to the chimney, and then we can disperse
Go down
from
the
there.
chimney.
You might not even need to go down the chimney. You might want to go straight for the storage thing.
Carport. Oh, in the back there's a swimming pool, by the way.
If we succeed once, we're good, right? Is that how that
Yeah,
works?
this is how it works.
This is a really quick scene.
Okay.
This is, yeah.
All right. Because I'm like, what do we got to do? We just got to secure it. So, okay.
How do you want to secure it? Would you like me to roll on the trash chart for securing options?
So do we have to roll on the trash chart to see what we have each time? Or can we just... We have this.
It's trash you might find, but yeah, you can make trash up if you want.
I think the question would be, if we make something up and it's nowhere listed on the trash chart, that's when it's up to GM's discretion on whether or not we have it, maybe.
Now, I'm planning to use the house trash list pretty extensively for what you guys find.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We have 3 rake heads that we have wired together as a grappling hook. And I'm going to lower that down the chimney to secure the ship in place.
There you
Precisely.
That's how you were precisely doing things.
Yes.
Yep, anchoring it inside the chimney.
Okay. Go ahead and make a roll for that, a precise
You're going
roll.
to use that dice, or are you going to use...
No. I'm using Jordan's dice. 4. It's
That's
not
not.
precise.
I
I don't want to jump all the way to human.
I think pets are going to be the way to go.
Pet.
Yeah, because it does have to be story appropriate.
Yeah.
Can you make the story fit it?
You can try and help him, all for one and one for all.
So, yes, I can make it fit. So, in first lowering it down, we lowered it down to low, and then trying to retract it back up, we actually got hooked on one of the lawn sprinklers. So when we pulled it up, we actually uprooted the lawn sprinkler as well. And then here's the complication. The lawn sprinkler keeps spraying you, making it harder to work
Okay. Rather than going down the chimney, it kind of went on the side of the...
on the house. And we pulled it back up and pulled the sprinkler system up with it. And it's spraying everywhere.
You
Yeah.
really overshot the length.
Yeah, but it's like, I can make it work. It's going to be a little ridiculous, but...
No, well, I mean, that's kind of the point of the game.
Yeah.
It is intended to be ridiculous.
All right. So you are able to secure. How do you guys want to get down? Do you want to shoot yourself off the Gravitron? Would we like to eject raccoons? Would we like to scramble down the grappling line?
I vote down the grappling line.
Yeah, I would too.
Okay. All right, so you all start heading down to the ground. How would you do that? From your approach perspective.
So I gain speed,
Okay.
and then I grab the line.
Okay. Is that YOLO?
Oh yeah, I would say YOLO. Down the line into the house.
Oh, so we all have to get down.
I did not YOLO.
Oh.
What ends up happening is, as I am spinning on the line, my wheels start smacking up against the house, and then the chimney on my way down it, and I actually woke up a family of squirrels that lives in the eaves of the house, and they're kind of surprised.
Alright. I am going to sneaky down the rope.
Kid is going to be very sneaky.
I knew I should have YOLO'd. I YOLO'd it. Yodeled it.
You yodel on your way down trying to be sneaky.
Now, so
Yodeling raccoon.
the noisy problem Markov does not have any tags.
But if I play this card and he marks it off, then we won't have any of these activated.
Okay. Okay.
But the noisy is also the first one, so
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
it
what I'm
really
trying
doesn't
to
make
say.
a difference.
So-
No matter what, if we have to make a check, we have to check the pet at this point.
Right. So the squirrels are in the house. There are 3 squirrels. One is named Trixie. One is named Redtail. And the other one is named Stump.
My old office, we had a squirrel that lived outside named Stump because it had half a tail.
That's awesome.
We can go with Stump. So I said Trixie, Red tail, and stump. The squirrels are specifically looking for peanut butter.
Not if I get there first.
Are you in yet?
I was not. So I need to.
I hate to ask that
Right,
question.
Yeah, I know. So I'm going to sneakily, since we established that this machine already exists, I'm going to hook in to the Mission Impossible machine and push the button and try and
Lower yourself.
lower myself sneakily.
Okay, sounds good.
6.
Sinky!
Yeah!
All right, where are you going in the house?
Hold on, what you guys see, because you guys had already made it down the chimney. See Torch Key descend down, like slowly, and then stop. You hear the noise, you just see eyes open, and he's like totally covered himself in like soot.
All right, scene number 3.
New cards.
New card.
So this should be the...
Home track.
So we are doing this until we decide not to.
You're doing this until the humans wake up. Yeah.
This one we go through till completion.
I don't know. Can we decide to leave?
The more trash we collect, the better points we get at the end.
Yes.
Yeah. I would like to live to the end.
Oh, so the tracker's the same.
Yeah.
Yes.
It would add on to it, yeah. Just like the ship tracker doesn't reset.
Okay.
Yeah, so your ship is still straining and jammed.
When we try to leave. So... Can I get my die?
You have 3 sitting in front of you.
No, this is the lucky one.
I love this one.
So what room do you want to go to?
What are my options?
So I will share with you the map. So there's like the carport, the dining room, master bedroom, a couple other bedrooms. There's a family room, kitchen.
Is the
swimming pool.
carport just covered storage, or is it actually enclosed?
I think the carport in and of itself is covered, and then that is like a closet that's built into underneath the carport.
All right, then there's a maid's room? Who's living in a rancher with a maid that has their own room?
Yeah.
I'm going for the storage next to the carport
Okay.
to find that soldering iron.
Okay. How are you doing it?
Very cunningly.
Sure.
Definitely not. I YOLO'd as a raccoon rocket rather than being cunning.
Do you want
You
to...
have a pet though, right?
Yeah, I do. So it's eerily quiet, and every noise I make, every step I take, is much louder than usual.
The pet might be watching you at some point.
Yeah. Once I said every noise I make, I had to...
Yeah.
Where would you like to go, Kit?
Alright, I want to go to carport storage also.
Okay.
I'm going to sneakily do it.
Okay.
Hey, I was sneaky.
Hey!
I dragged something through a tight space. Me.
So the door to the storage unit is slightly ajar, but it's not.
That much.
Yeah, so you have to kind of like push your way through. But it's... Where would you like to go, Torch Key?
Yeah, he's going to the kitchen.
Okay. How are you getting to the kitchen?
Let's sneak.
You want to sneak into the kitchen? The house is nice and quiet. You're feeling like this is a little too quiet for your expectations, so you're gonna
I'm gonna sneak.
sneak your way.
Come on, sneak, because I really don't want to play. I want to play this card, but I don't want to play this card. And 9. I sneak. Hey!
Alright.
Reveal how
You
you.
set up trash earlier, so it's useful at the right moment.
Do you want me to roll on the
Sure.
stuffed animals? You had stuffed animals that you were able to use in this endeavor.
I take the stuff out and I arrange them strategically through the house so that I can hide in them quickly.
Yeah, that's what
I see Krong, like you're sneaking and then you like pose behind each different stuffed animal and however it's...
There's a bunch of stuffed animal raccoons in their house when they wake up.
Just all over, covered in poses.
All right. You are in the
Storage
area, the garage area, if I'm not mistaken.
Did I find a soldering iron?
You're going to have to investigate first.
You got to roll for it.
I'm gonna YOLO this.
Yeah, you only
Yeah, it
live
is.
once.
And I'm literally just going to start grabbing stuff and like flinging it, looking through piles.
Okay.
I'm right beside you doing the same thing.
I YOLO'd!
Yeah, I'm YOLOing it also, so.
Okay, sounds good.
I YOLO too!
Yeah! Go ahead and describe your YOLOing.
It's literally, like boxes of tools and stuff. Just like flipping through stuff and throwing it all over the place. And quiet or not, we're making noise.
They're outside.
Yeah.
They expect to find something.
So you find your
Soldering iron.
Sous vide.
and you find your hose.
Uh-huh.
How long is it?
100 feet.
100 feet. Perfect. And now, what are you looking for?
I'm just gonna get some fruit.
Okay. There are lots of different options for fruit.
That's my next stop.
Grapes are common fruit for raccoons. There's also maybe gala apples in a bowl on the counter, some clementines. If you want, there might be some packs of raisins, some bananas. The owners of the house are outdoorsy kinds of people, and they like to go on hikes, so they actually make their own trail mix, and so they have like things along those lines as well. So any of those fruits you could go ahead and choose from.
I'm going to precisely choose the best fruits from their assortment. Hopefully. 10. Precise! Yes! So I jump with pinpoint accuracy from the countertop to the top of the fridge where the fruit bowl is.
Okay. And you're able to start stuffing fruits into your happy little backpack or whatever it is you're using. Yep. All right. Vibrissa, where are you going next?
And the intention here is just to keep going.
Just,
until-
yep. Keep on going. All right.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me look at where I want to go.
I mean, I'm wanting to find a taser, but I don't know. Other than rooting through their bedroom.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
Alright, instead I'm going to go to the laundry room.
Sounds good.
And I'm going to YOLO.
Okay,
We're YOLOing like crazy through this house. I'm in a hurry.
You've got the trash finding zoomies.
Yes. Yeah, I'm excited. We're going on our mission. We're doing our things. And I did not YOLO. I played that.
Oh,
We mark a check.
So you're being noisy.
And the pets are alert.
So all of a sudden, you start hearing like a coming from the main bedroom. And the main bedroom's door is kind of open a little bit.
Okay.
Alright. I'm going to the kitchen.
Okay. Are you going to YOLO your way to the kitchen?
I am going to YOLO my way to the kitchen. Yep. I YOLO'd it. I imitated another raccoon, a hero of mine, and went, yeah! Through the house.
I'm his hero.
Doesn't that make you feel lovely?
A little bit.
You made it to the kitchen by kind of doing your Kronk routine.
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun.
Kamikaze. And then when I'm in the kitchen, what do I want to do? I want to get an apple. I want to go to the sink. I want to wash it. I want to eat it.
Okay. That will be your next turn. Where do you want to go?
Alright, so I have to get to the next place is the
Yes.
roll.
Yes.
I want to get to the master bedroom.
Okay. How do you want to do that?
Deftly. They have a series of shelves in the hallway, and I'm going to use the shelves.
Okay.
11. This is not deft.
You are sneaky or precise, but you are not deft. Would you like to play a card?
Might as well, because we're already at human.
Human would be next. So the dog is starting to patrol through the house, sniffing, looking for you, and I'm imagining that you're trying to jump through the hallway on the shelves, and the dog is like right below you.
So the dog has come out of the bedroom, which was correct, and as the dog comes out, you hear from the bedroom Alexa speak. Say,
Hi there. It's great to talk to you.
Alexa, play Who Let the Dogs Out?
Baha Men from Aaron's iHeartRadio.
This is really what the card says. It says Alexa has started responding to the noises you're making.
And I can see raccoons going crazy in this house while this is playing in the background.
And meanwhile, the dog's like,
But you are able to make it to the bedroom.
But it made it even better as I did not expect that yours would start responding.
Ah, yes, the house robots.
Yeah,
that was funny.
that was good.
So you make it to the bedroom. The dog is not in the bedroom, but there are people in the bedroom.
Oh, yep.
We'll go ahead and say that the house robot was located in the living room, not the bedroom. Because if that started happening in the bedroom, it might wake up some people.
So, knowing that I'm hearing the house robot speak from the other room,
Yes.
I'm going to be inventive and I'm going to use that to call the dog over to that room
Okay.
while I go check the laundry.
Sounds good.
I'm not inventive. I thought that was a 6.
Oh.
Instead, I bash on something. The house robot isn't really listening to me, and so I start smacking it really hard, making a lot of noise and waking up
The humans.
the humans.
Yeah. So the humans at this point, they haven't seen you yet. They're fumbling around in the dark. So you start hearing humans going, "What is going on? Did you hear a bang? Go check it out." Fine. And then humans are wandering around the house now. You have wandering monsters.
Hey, you're no longer in the bedroom.
Where's my taser? You don't need a taser. Just grab the baseball bat.
So, I'm in the kitchen.
Okay.
I'm going to grab an apple,
Okay, you grab an apple.
and I wash it off in the sink.
Okay.
I leave the water running.
How are you grabbing the apple?
Sensitively.
All right. Sounds good.
With my sensitive paws.
They're sensitive because of the Vibrissa
Uh-huh.
on your paws.
Yes.
Fun facts about raccoons.
Hey, sensitive.
Yay!
Manipulate something tricky, like a sink.
Yep. So you are able to turn on the sink just fine.
Wash it off, leave the sink running, eat the apple.
Now, do you wash it after every bite, or do
No.
you just...
I washed it off really good before I bit into it.
And there's no bad spots on it or
Nope.
anything?
I'm sitting on the counter right next to the sink eating this apple.
The squirrels are starting to notice you. Your turn?
I am going to sneakily look in the bedside table for a taser.
Okay.
10. Not sneakily.
Wham! You already played a card too.
Oh, I did already play a card, so I cannot play a card. So we would already
Panic.
be at panic.
Yep. So you all are starting to panic because you wake up the humans and things are going crazy.
They have seen us.
You pull open the wrong side of the bed.
Looks like with humans still in it.
Yeah, the side with the human still in it. And as you go sprawling, you actually trip on the Roomba that's parked right there.
People. Lexus, Roombas.
What kind of weirdos?
Where's yours? It's
Downstairs.
You hear a woman scream.
It's a giant rat!
Raccoon, madam.
All right, and with that terrifying realizations that the humans have recognized you're in the house, we're going to go ahead and stop there for now. Once we return, we're going to be navigating back to the junkyard and hopefully no booms. Have a great time. Thank you for listening to Bone Throwers Theater. We are releasing this podcast under a Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial, No Derivatives 3.0 Unported license. That means you can share the podcast, but please do not modify it or try to gain financially from it. If you would like to visit our website, you can do so at bonethrowerstheater.com. If you would like to send us an email, you can do so at bonethrowerstheater@gmail.com. Our Twitter handle is bonethrowerstheater. You can also look us up on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And until next time, may the bones fall ever in your favor. This has been a Nerd Circle podcast production.